And now, 2K Sports. Brings you Thursday night in the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Well, you look at Banchero. Well, we know he'll be on the starting roster. He finished third in fan voting in the Western Conference.
And he's among the elite in this conference, and the fan voting reflects that.
And now that the starting lineups have been finalized, don't forget to tune in to 2K Sports for all the NBA All-Star Weekend excitement this February. And the Milwaukee starting five. Johnson is out there with Murray. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, we've got Alperon Şengün, Banchero out there with Ivy. And it's Boozer in at the 4. And in the second game of a back-to-back, how much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Richardson against Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Şengün. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperon Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist number. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive. Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
Now here's Murray. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Banchero surveys. To the inside. Thompson with the block. Here's Murray. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Pass to Johnson. The floater. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Here's Şengün. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Jaquez. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Boozer. Here's Banchero. And another miss by Sacramento. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Johnson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the Bucks, Johnson. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Johnson, and for a franchise that was down for so long, it must be nice to be a Kings fan these days, RJ.
Brian, the team has a strong core and direction consistently in the postseason mix. It is a breath of fresh air for Kings fans who have endured the previous 2 decades.
Now here's Banchero. 35 points his last game.
just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Diabate. Tries again. Blocked!
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Just 5 to shoot. Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Richardson. Johnson with a bucket.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, fans, it is dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. All right, the camera's on you. Take it away. Oh, no, sit down.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Bucks. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Man, we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting. And waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Now here's Banchero. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Here's Murray. It's a 5-point game. Outside Johnson. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. Ivy with the defensive effort.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Boozer. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A very capable three-point shooter. Ivy can knock down that short corner 3.
Outside Jaquez. And here's Johnson. Up and over Richardson. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jaquez. Johnson's got 9.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Ivy. Milwaukee with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. They set a pick. To the paint. Here's Diabate. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Diabate's got his 2nd basket of the game. Now Ivy. Ooh, a clear Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Milwaukee making a switch here. And he can't hit the second.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Thompson passes to Murray. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Jaquez. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Ivey. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his third free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Kings, Ivey, shooting 1.
Free throw good. Ivey. Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside Jaquez. Back to Murray. Johnson against Richardson. And here's Thompson for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Richardson. He picked up 10 in his last game. The 3 from Banchero. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. To the middle. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 11.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Banchero. He's scoreless. Shoots over Jaquez. Nice touch on the bank shot.
You really can't give Banchero room anywhere. He will find a shot to take.
Thompson outside. Pass to Jaquez. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Richardson. It's good.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivey anticipated the open man and executed.
Ivey against Murray. Here's Johnson. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And he lobs it up top. Thompson with a steal. It's Jaquez on the wing. Corner shot. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Kuminga, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Schroeder comes in for DeJounte Murray. Kings trail by 8. Here's McCoy. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Kings have got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Boston. Thompson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And there's a pick. Pass to Hardy. Lets the three fly.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Thompson passes to Johnson. Outside Schroeder. Thompson, a screen on Bagley. Spins. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. Here's McCoy, covered by Schroeder. Inside. Here's Bona. Pass to Boston. Launches it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And here is Thompson. Schroeder with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Johnson inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Bagley, a screen on Johnson. Top of the key. Hardy's shot is good. And here's Milwaukee now. 6-point lead. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Oh, there's the alley. Now here's Schroeder. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Johnson. And it's Boston with the rebound. Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's McCoy, covered by Schroeder. And he buries his first look.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Outside Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Johnson at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Here's McCoy, covered by Schroeder. Puts the move on. McCoy's shot is good. McCoy's got his second basket.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. There's the three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Kuminga. In the game against Portland, very impressive.
That is not a dive you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Boston, the pass to Hardy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. 14.
And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. Second, the Kings.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
First one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Left side Schroeder. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Bagley, a screen on Johnson. Here's McCoy. And another miss by Sacramento. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Wolf. Pass to Johnson. One second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And here's Milwaukee now, looking ahead to their next one, playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. They've got Ivy, Alperon Şengün out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Richardson in a 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Kings trail by 3. On the wing, Richardson, pass to Şengün. Milwaukee with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Bona, and Banchero with it. He's watched by Kuminga. Outside Richardson. Sinks it from distance. Richardson's got 5 now.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Back to Murray. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Murray's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. It's going to be Banchero shooting. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the free throw, no good. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ivy against Murray. And Carroll delivers inside.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paulo Banchero.
Right there. Thompson outside. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Now here's Şengün. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Richardson. And a miss there on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And stolen by Banchero. Outside Richardson. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 6. Thompson outside. Kuminga with a screen on Richardson. Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Thompson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thompson. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here we go, fans. It's your Sacramento Kings free team. Is your Mike squad. Get loud. Let's hear it. All right, are you ready, everybody? Here's some t-shirts heading your way.
chance here to check out some stats for Jonathan Kuminga.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Boozer. Now here's Ivy, defended by Murray. To the inside. Here's Boozer. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Ivy against Murray. Outside Kuminga. And he's going for the... Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Banchero. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Murray passes to Jaquez. No good on the 3. Kings trail by 8. Here's Ivy. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jaquez against Richardson. Thompson right side. Pass to Murray. Boozer grabs the board. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding. Just a force on the backboard.
Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
I'll say this. Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The 3 from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Thompson outside. Back to Murray. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now. Banchero passes to Ivy. Back to Banchero. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. Johnson, he's checked in for Kuminga.
At the line for 1, Banchero.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. The 3 from Thompson. He drops it from range. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ivy passes to Sengun. Outside Richardson. Banchero in the post. Jaquez covers. Ivy outside. 3-pointer. Second shot opportunity. And Banchero with the lay-in. Banchero's got 14 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And some changes here for the Kings. Boston's checked in for Banchero, and it's Hardy in for Richardson. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Schroeder, he's checked in for Murray. Here's Boston, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Outside Schroeder, Diabate, and that one is hammered home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ivy. Here's Hardy. 11 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Ivy outside. Şengün, a screen on Jaquez. Ivy passes to Boston. Shot clock at 3. Over Johnson. The shot by Boston, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks. Johnson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And Johnson drops them both. And here are the Kings now. 7-point differential. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Here's Schroeder. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Inside. Here's Wolf. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Hardy. He has 6. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The offensive rebound. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Fades away. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Wolf. Johnson with it, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Hardy. Here's McCoy, covered by Schroeder. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Kings. McCoy. 1 shot.
Here's Schroeder. No points so far. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's McCoy. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. For 3, Hardy. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. And here's Johnson. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Portland.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Boston. Pass to McCoy. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the free throw numbers for him, 6 for 7.
And you love his aggressive approach offensively, drawing foul calls left and right.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Here's McCoy. 10 points for him. Going inside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Schroeder. Thompson scanning the floor. Now Johnson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 for 8.
At the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one. Kings trail by 16. Here's Boston. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Schroeder. Still without a bucket. 35 seconds left in the first half of this game. From behind the arc. To the paint. Taken away. Here's McCoy. He's got 10. Thompson with a steal. Johnson for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Johnson's got 35.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. In the East, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Bucks.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Milwaukee leading by 15. So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Thompson. Johnson is out there with Murray. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Diabate in at the center position.
Richardson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Kings on D. Johnson for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Carroll with it. Guarded now by Jaquez.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Johnson from downtown. Sacramento grabs the miss. Banchero outside. Şengün, a screen on Jaquez. There's the triple. And it's Banchero with a three. Banchero's got 17 points.
And this team relies on Banchero's scoring. But tonight, he's carried them.
Thompson passes to Johnson. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Jaquez.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Richardson, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Richardson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Richardson against Johnson. After miss right now.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. And he's able to get it back. They get it back. Boozer. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Boozer's got 4 points this quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Johnson with a bucket.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Şengün. Banchero outside. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Now Jaquez. Guarded by Banchero. Johnson against Richardson. Now Johnson. He's got 38. He was all alone on that one. Johnson's got 40 points.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Boozer, defended by Thompson. Here's Şengün, and he drops it in from the low post. Şengün's got 9.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Second, the Kings.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Banchero. Kings trail by 9. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Puts up a three. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And you can see Banchero working to improve this part of his game. Nice three ball there.
Murray passes to Thompson. And here's Johnson, guarded by Richardson. Throws it up high.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Sacramento has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Boozer, defended by Thompson. Richardson, no good. Milwaukee leading by 8. Thompson finds Murray. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Pass to Boozer. Back to Ivey. Driving inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Murray. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Ivey. Thompson with it. Give him 8 points now. Outside Murray. Thompson, a screen on Ivy. Murray. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1 shot.
Shooting for Sacramento. Paolo Banchero. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Banchero. And the Bucks with the possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Kuminga. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Ivy outside. 4-3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Thompson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Murray. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Murray's got 11 points.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
Banchero in the post. Kuminga's on him. And Banchero gets it to go.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. Bring those moves. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. It's a dance of the team. Let's go. Substituting on the court.
The Bucks leading by 6. Now here's Schroeder. No points yet. Şengün with a steal. Banchero against Kuminga. Tipped. And here's Murray. 11 points in the game. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Ivy finds Richardson. Şengün with it. The turnaround, Jay. Rebound, Milwaukee. Wolf passes to Schroeder. Here's Wolf. They kick it out to Murray. They grab their own miss.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point lead. Here's Murray. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. He buries it from 3.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Hardy, defended by Murray. Pass to Bona. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy from outside the arc. Kuminga pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From the arc. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Boston. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. The putback. It's hauled in by Wolf. Milwaukee leading by 9. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. He takes it in. Here's McCoy. Nails the baby hook. McCoy's got 14. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Over to the wing. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Asar Thompson.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
And he makes a first.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Jaquez is checked in for the Bucks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Schroeder. Still no points. Outside Jaquez. To the inside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Wolf's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Jaquez. Here's Wolf. 6 on the shot clock. No good with a layup. And Sacramento shooting 45% here in the second half. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Schroeder. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. McCoy, the pass to Hardy. Now Bagley. 1:24 left in the third. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Phoenix Suns. And then Monday, they'll be playing the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson comes in for Schroeder. Here's Johnson. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Johnson's got 42 in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Bagley, a screen on Jaquez. Driving in. Here's Bona. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Out to Thompson. From deep. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got rebound number 8 now. Inside. Bagley passes to Hardy. Here's McCoy, covered by Johnson. Here's McCoy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team to keep pushing the break. Coach Steve Kerr.
And Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Paolo Banchero. Ivy's out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's McCoy in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Diabate, defended by Şengün. Here's Jaquez. Off target with the 3.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, the relentless pursuit of points from Paolo Banchero.
Shooting for Sacramento. Paolo Banchero taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Banchero. And Sacramento making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And Banchero drops them both. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin. Thompson outside. Pass to Johnson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
At the line for the Bucks, Johnson at the line for 1.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Outside Richardson. Pass to Şengün. Here's Boozer. Drills it from deep.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Thompson outside. Back to Murray. Jaquez with it. Now Murray. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Banchero against Jaquez. Pass to Boozer. Richardson for 3. Drops in the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Murray. Over Ivy. Murray, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Boozer misses. Milwaukee leading by 4. And he lobs it up top. It's picked off. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Jaquez against Banchero. 5 on the clock. Pass to Boozer. From the wing. And another basket for Sacramento.
You know Ivy wants to get to the rim, but good judgment taking what's there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
If you want a free t-shirt, you gotta make some noise. Who out there needs a t-shirt? Well, here they come.
send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Ooh, that's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Outside Richardson. Banchero against Jaquez. With the 10-footer. 6 to shoot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
One shot.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Murray looking around. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Banchero to take the lead. Thompson pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he's going for the oop here. The shot by Diabate, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Ivy passes to Richardson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Jaquez. Now here's Thompson. It's blocked. All alone on the break. Here's Richardson. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Back to Murray. Lets a floater go. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Murray.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute.
And Murray drops them both. The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Şengün, the screen. The 3 from Banchero. Hits the 3-pointer. Banchero's got 18 points in just the second half.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Johnson with a bucket.
Johnson. Assist from DeJounte.
Sacramento has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. The kick out to Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Richardson, the pass to Ivy. Back to Richardson. Throws it up high!
And look at the vertical of Ivy. He really gets up fast to throw it down.
The Bucks trail. Thompson outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got 54 points.
He shot 5 of 6 in a close fourth quarter, giving this team a huge boost when they need him most.
Boozer passes to Ivy. Here's Boozer. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Murray. Outside Johnson. Back to Jaquez. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Kept alive. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Pass to Ivy for 3. Some solid D from Jaquez.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Thompson. It's deflected. On the wing, Richardson drains the triple. Richardson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ivy against Murray. Pass to Johnson. They kick it out to Murray. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And that one is stuffed right through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thompson. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Johnson. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Thompson. Outside Jaquez. He shoots. Yes! He nails it! Sacramento leading by 4. Ivy passes to Şengün. Şengün, the screen to the paint. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Thompson taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Jaquez. free throw is good from Thompson.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Ivy passes to Şengün. And Caro outside. Şengün, a screen on Kuminga. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. The Bucks trail by 4. Thompson, a screen on Ivy. And there's the lob.
Well, his court vision has come a long way since entering into the league. Murray is now a skilled facilitator.
Outside Richardson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Richardson, the pass to Boozer. Here's Banchero. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 1:43 left in the game. To the inside. Şengün with a steal. Here's Ivy. Jaquez grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Jaquez. Johnson inside, guarded by Richardson to tie it up. Knocked away. The Kings leading. Pass to Banchero. Here's Boozer. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
And here's Jaquez. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Johnson, 1 shot.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Ivy against Murray. Out left to the wing. Şengün passes to Ivy. Şengün, the screen. Sacramento again missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Johnson inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Back to Banchero. Pass to Şengün. Will it go? Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And the second and 2 is good. And that'll put them up 2. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Richardson with a screen on Murray. Pass to Şengün. Oh, it falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
DeJounte Murray is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Diabate in at center. Here's Johnson. And yes, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Kings trail by 3. Outside Richardson. Back to Ivy. And stolen by Murray. Here's Diabate. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Boozer. Lets it go from deep. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The shot by Johnson, no good. And the Kings shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Boozer. And the 3 off target. The Bucks leading by 5. Down low. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Johnson. Rebound by Sacramento. Boozer's got rebound number 7 tonight. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Murray passes to Jaquez. Thompson outside. Up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Jaquez. Johnson finds Kuminga. Over Banchero. Nice shot by Kuminga. And now a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Ivy passes to Şengün. Blocked! And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Johnson. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
For your Sacramento Kings breakers.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Richardson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And Johnson drops them both. 3 minutes now gone here in OT. Pass to Şengün. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Şengün's got 19 points.
Defense puts Şengün to the test inside, but he stays cool and gets the shot to fall.
Şengün with a steal. Now the Kings in transition, looking to get it going. Thompson pulls it in. The Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Diabate. Şengün with a steal. And here's Banchero. He's watched by Kuminga. Banchero passes to McCoy. Now Ivy. Şengün in the post. Working on Thompson. Here's Boozer. Takes the 3. The rebound by Murray.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Outside Johnson. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ivy with the defensive effort.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Hammers the lob through.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Boozer. Rebounded by Johnson. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And and he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're losing by 7. Here's Ivy. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Sacramento again missing. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. Kuminga the pass to Murray. So we see the Bucks get the win here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second